Welcome to a beautiful day this afternoon in Brooklyn, Michigan at Michigan International Speedway for running the Sirius Satellite Radio 400. After last week's race unfortunately ended under caution, Dillon Murway took the Ford Chevrolet around the 14-turn Brighton, Colorado road course to his second win of the season, second win at Brighton. So far he's been the Brighton King except for the All-Star race when he wrecked late. Today we're going to be heading to Michigan, and the temperature right now, it's actually going to be getting pretty close to high 80s, low 90s today. It is hot. Not a single cloud is in the sky. We've actually paid it forward this season. We've only had one race with bad weather, and that was Bristol. Obviously, Friday afternoon, Nate Sherman drove his Superman themed car to the pole Friday with a new track record of 201.883. But Superman is not going to be flying his cape. Today at Michigan as Batman is going to be racing the Dark Knight is going to be racing this afternoon at Michigan in the form of Apollo Moon running the '88 Batman Chevrolet. This was used to promote the movie Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, out now. While we're at it, and move that stuff aside, here's your starting lineup. Row 1, we got the Lowe's Superman Chevrolet and the Axalta Coating System Chevrolet. Row 2, we got the Crispy M&M's Ford and the White Deuce Ford. Row 3 finds the FedEx Toyota and the Furniture Road Chevrolet. Row 4 finds the Haas Nation Chevrolet and the Advocare Ford. Row 5 finds the Nationwide Batman Chevrolet and the Pennzoil Ford. Row 6 finds the Aris Internet Toyota and the Target Chevrolet. Row 7 finds the Great Clip Chevrolet and the Bass Pro Shop Chevrolet. Row 8 finds the Bush Beer Chevrolet and the Code 3 Associates Riders on the Storm Chevrolet. Row 9 finds the Caterpillar Chevrolet and the Dollar General Toyota. Row 10 finds the Ortho Fire Ant Killer Ford and the Zestfully Clean Ford. Row 11 finds the One Car and the 25 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. Row 12 finds the Motorcraft Ford and the Menard Chevrolet. Row 13 finds the Smithfield Foods Ford and the 5 Hour Energy Toyota. Row 14 finds the 83 car in the BB&T Insurance Chevrolet. Row 15 finds the 29 car in the Hot Wheels Chevrolet. Row 16 finds the 55 car and the 56 car. And finally, starting today's race at Michigan from the rear of the field, we have the 9 car in the Nature's Bakery Chevrolet. Originally, Blake Dillon qualified a surprisingly good 7th, but unfortunately in an early morning practice crash during the opening stages of this session, Joshua Leanbatch and Blake Dillon got together during a warm-up lap when Blake Dillon came up right in the path of the 18. Both cars sustained substantial damage. The 18 had to replace an entire left front, but Joshua Leanbatch gets to keep a third-place qualifying spot, while unfortunately Blake Dillon sustained heavy right-side damage, and he will go to a backup car this afternoon. So, today's race menu on Fox to promote the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice race menu will be 34 cars racing in any manufacturer's backyards this afternoon. Could Chevrolet get a win for the bowties? But Ford also has been looking pretty strong. In fact, three drivers have put machines up in the top 10. And with Jackson Hunter being the lead man from Ford, but Toyota, a Japanese make, could possibly go to victory lane. And this afternoon, they did it last August with Sports Center Cup Series at Michigan. Anyways, while we're at it, pace car is off. Field is in the hands of Nate Sherman. DW, you might want to reach up there, pull those belts tight one more time. Alright, pace car is off. Nate Sherman is Superman's gonna be bringing everybody down. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing in the Motor City, boys and girls. Wow, the 11 car all the way down to the inside to take the top 2 spots. We told you Sports Center Cup Series was going to be a force to be reckoned with this afternoon. He was one of the drivers that won the Michigan race in August, but it was a rain win. But it was rain when rain hit halfway through, and it was clear that was going to be a torrential downpour towards the end of the race, and they just let the race end under caution. And already it looks like Jacob, who got in the 24 car, got way out of the groove, as he's going to get passed by about 3 cars. As we make our way out of turn number 4, Nate Sherman in the 48 Superman Chevrolet is hot on the heels of the 11 Toyota. Huh. Well, what do you know? Oh, we got a 1 car up in the wall. Oh, that's the 42 of Derek Lewis up in the wall, up in turn 4. Yeah, wow, he hit it pretty good. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, yeah. I'd see him coming off the wall now. Nice thing about Michigan is it's a multi-groove racetrack. You can run high, you can run in the middle, you can run down low if you wanted to. As you can see, typically most drivers just stay towards up top at Michigan, stay down at the bottom at other tracks, but here at Michigan and Auto Club, you'll see drivers try to take up as much racetrack as possible, but not to the extent of Auto Club. As you see, you got a nice little 7 car, nice little 8 car wad for position, led by the 4 car Dillon Murway going into turn 1. Coming down the backstretch, let's take a look at the Superman on board with Nate Sherman in the 48 car. Inside 2 car, making a nice little dive there. Dive there coming into 3. He's going to try to take second. Wow, Jackson Hunter in the 2 car. Huge head of steam right there. He's going to take second, and he's going to go right to first here at Michigan. But Sports Center Cup Series crosses down low, and Nate Sherman's going to try to go up the middle, 3 wide. Everything looks to be settled down right now for the moment in the regards of a lot of side-by-side racing. Most of it's just mid-pack with these guys. With this new lower downforce package, a lot of guys are just they're able to maneuver, and a lot of the driving has been given back to these drivers. You can see with the old 2015 package, you wouldn't be able to make some of the moves you would with this new package. You just see Dillon Murway going to get a couple spots on 24 Jacob Tube and the 22 is Ox Moon. Whoa, contact. Act right there between the 2 and the 22 car and the 4 car. 15 laps today, and already 3 laps in. Here comes Eric Gamer, gonna get right up next to the 2, and oh, this wasn't gonna work, and around goes to 78. Spin, 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 spin. Looks like he's gonna save it, and the caution is out. Slide it down to the bottom, slide it to the bottom, slide it to the bottom, to the bottom, to the bottom, bottom. Bottom, get to the bottom if you can, bottom if you can, bottom if you can. Bottom if you can, bottom if you can. Alright, we're good? We're good. Caution's out. This is kind of a pretty big break for Derek Lewis because he actually was going to come down pit road because he thought he had an electrical problem going on under the hood of the 42. Looked to me, it looked like it was just a simple incident in the racing accident. The 78 just couldn't make it stick because he was going onto the 2. The 2 did a nice job saving it. Didn't even hit the wall, kept on going, but unfortunately the 78 spun right to the... Whoa! Watch the 19 if we can get another replay. The 19 made a pretty epic save dodge to miss this. So going down into 3. The 11 was all the way on the top. This is 78 just... The air just got loose on... Air just sucked him around. No contact or anything, not even a blown tire. The 18. Here comes the 19, locks the brakes. He spins down to the 78 spins down to the bottom. Wow. Well, what do you know? So an early caution has come out this afternoon today at Michigan. 4 laps into his 15-lap affair. Here the 78 just lost it under the 2 car, going down in turn 3. Here's what Jackson Hunter had to say to his crew chief. 78's an idiot. 78's an idiot. I'm pretty sure 4 laps in you don't make stupid dives like that. If he does it next week, Kansas, I'm moving him. 10-4, dude. But it's kind of stupid. Could have wrecked them both. Wrecked us both. If he does it at Kansas next week, I'm gonna dump him. I guess you can. That's how Jackson Hunter in the 2 feels, and wow, more problems for the 78. Possible electrical malfunction, Steve. Yeah, Eric Amer got on the radio and said, we have no power in battery 1, so his crew chief Cole Pern told him to try to switch to battery 2, and he said there's very little power to get in battery 2, so they're going to take him behind the wall, change the battery of the 78. Definitely not on something they want for the team that finished so well last week at Brighton. See, the 78's got the hood. One of the pit crews members signaling to the crew chief that they're going to go behind the wall. Yeah, that happened. So we're going to see what these drivers can do on their first restart. So getting set for the early restart. Looks like the 11's going to see what, after rain washed away a little bit of rubber, whatever rubber that they laid in the opening from the morning's practice session Saturday afternoon. Looks to me like today we're gonna figure out what lane is gonna work best. Best on this restart. That's the leader in the 11, taking the outside lane for the start. Nate Sherman already making it 3 wide, but of course 3 wide in the restart zone. Didn't think the 2 got going. as here comes a 41 way down to the apron. That's very characteristic of this track. Is a lot of times you'll see a lot of drivers fanning out 2, 3 wide going into turn 1. Heck, they were 4 wide for a moment as around goes the 2. 2 cars spinning into traffic. Watch it, watch. Look out. Get low. Low. Everyone misses him going into turn 1. At the moment, everyone bottles up. Spin. If you can, spin it. Down the bottom. No major incident again. No other cars got into the accident. Yet another strange incident. Just the way they were fanning out, there was just no room going into turn. And it looks like the 19 may have an issue. Oh yeah, he just see a lot of left front damage to the back of the 19. Wow. So a lot of early developments. See, they were already 3 wide. The 41 was partially kind of got loose, got into the 88, which I think caused the 2 to check up. The 18 in no place to go, and a little bit of damage. Bit of damage to the 2 car. And around he went. Look at that. Everybody missed him. Again. Peyton Beasley just stopped and just like, yo! This might be the race of the epic misses. Look at that. The 2 car. Down pit road. Getting damage repaired onto his machine. Done to his machine after that little restart jam up. And the second caution of the afternoon. So we have we're getting close to halfway here today in the Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Just a reminder, next week, tune in to FX at 1 p.m. for the running the first Kansas race since the Sirius Season 1 inception. It's going to be a daytime event. Interesting to see how the newer guys tackle Kansas, especially the guys that haven't been there since Season 1. This could be an interesting race next week, and especially with the tires and the softer, harder tire to allow design for more passing. Well, what can you do? See the 78 car making his way back to the race onto the track. After his spin on lap 3, he's 5 laps down right now. As we get set for the restart. Nate Sherman looking hot to get his 3rd win of the season. Even today, he's got a strong shot and a strong car. Just gotta have good luck on this next restart. 48 team in real life with Jimmy Johnson hasn't been known for their strong success at Michigan. Well, at least until Jimmy Johnson won in 2014. So Nate Sherman asked Jimmy Johnson to set up his crew chief Ron Malek to set up his car just like Jimmy Johnson's winning car in 2014. While we're at it, let's get down for the restart. Into the restart zone. Green flag into the air. Not as tame this time. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go. A lot of fanning out at the back. 24 is going to be bottling them up right there. Paul Moon going to dive down to second. Dive down, try to get the lead. And Dillon Murway is going to try to follow through. Almost get the 11 car loose. And, here we go. This might not work. He saved it. Whoa, look at that. Apollo Moon escapes to the lead here at Michigan. He has one win to his credit this season at Atlanta when him and his sister Zox Moon battled for the win. So a little bit of sibling rivalry. How about that? When the 11 car saved it, it caused everyone to scatter behind him. Look at that. The 22 even went off the apron and onto the skid pad. As everyone was 3 and 4 wide, and this may not work. We may probably have another wreck as the 22 comes back onto the track right now. Three and 4 wide, further back into the field. It's going to be a mess going down the front stretch. There it is. Here comes Paula Moon and Dillon Murway side by side for the lead. Batman leads a little bit at Michigan. Oh, a little bit of time. Damn, I have gas. And wow, Jacob Tube fighting back after some struggles early on in the race. Look at this. He's up to 5th. He's gonna got 3 cars right there as everyone's scattering 2, 3 wide, possibly 4 wide too. 6 to go. Jacob Tube sitting right there in 4th. He actually put in Jeff Gordon's setup from his August win back in 2014 when he drove this exact car. Setup just tuned it to a different package. Look at that, way to the inside. And they might try to trap Dillon. Look at Jacob Tube to the lead, but the 88's going to try to side draft the 24 and the 18. Ian is O'Chol's back. Whoa, 2 cars. Cars around. Zach Speed in the 20. Oh, a 3rd car. One heading straight for the inside wall. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a hard shot for Brendan Little. Oh, man. Oh, God. They just knew further back into the pack, this kind of racing just wasn't going to work. Oh, man, that's a hard shot for Brendan Little. Hope he's all right. Nursing that foot injury from North Carolina last year. Head-on shot into the inside wall. The other car involved hit on the inside. That was the 20 of Zach Speed. And the 3rd car involved right now is the 31 of Hot Wheels 44. I'm okay, guys. Oh, that was a hit. That was Brendan Little talking. Medical crews quickly to the scene. Scott just slowly getting out. That's a sight. That's probably one of the best sights we wanted to see all day. every time he's taking any of these kinds of hits, I kind of wince, thinking that might jack up his leg. Just walk. Oh, yeah, he's gonna be sore after that hit. Yeah, looked to me like oh wow. Yeah, this wasn't gonna go well. The 20 and the 31 car got together, coming out of turn number 2. As you see, the 31 spun. Oh, oh wow. On down the track, the 16 spun, and as you can see right here, the 20 hit the wall. He stopped. Everyone scattered. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Oh, wow. You can see how hard the safer barrier gave that wreck. Wow, that's interesting. Here's Zach speeding the 20. All right, inside, inside, inside. Watch it, watch it. Oh. We're wrecked, lock it down. We're wrecked, lock it down, lock it down, lock it down. Watch it. Everyone's going to be scattered behind you. Lock it down. Hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes, hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. All right, we're good. All right, we're good. We're good. Caution down. Radiator's done. Now here's Hot Wheels 44 in the 31 car. 3 wide, 3 wide. Oh. Stay in it, stay in it, stay in it. Oh. 3 wide. Stay in it, stay in it. Oh. Just lock it down, boys. Just lock it down. Here's Brendan Little. Be ready, folks. This is hard. Watch. Inside, 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 inside. Oh. Oh, that's good to see Brendan Little getting out of that car. Obviously a tough break for Zach Speed in the 20. Second week in a row he's had a DNF. But Brendan Little in the 16. He's just lucky he's walking. There's Brendan Little down in he's actually just now got released from the medical center. And he's staying by with Dick Bergen. Dick? Well, Brendan, that must have been a heck of a hit out there. Can you tell us what happened? Yeah, no, we were 4 wide going through the corner, and my spar was telling me clear low, through wide, watch it, and I wasn't sure what happened. I had the 14 right below me, and the 31 just got into the 20. I didn't want to hit him in the right front and cause a bigger accident, so I just slid dead right, and unfortunately the safer barrier is right there, so I'm gonna be sore tomorrow, but thank the Lord I'm walking. Thank Jack Roush, Ortho, Ford EcoBoost, Subway, Coca-Cola, and Mac Tools for getting me such good cars. On to Kansas. And I see Zach Speed just now getting out of the care center too. What did you see? I think the 31 mine just got loose. I think he was changing lanes. And my spar was telling me inside 31, inside almost there, and I think he just turned left. Mine been trying to get down towards the bottom to get the 14 to push him, and then just calamity right there. I mean, really hate it for our guys. We didn't really need this luck after the All-Star race. We had a accident in the All-Star race with a 4, and then last week at Brighton we got dumped headfirst into the tires, and today at Michigan just seems to be dumped into the strangest crap, strangest stuff. And on to Kansas, we got a nice little piece prepared for that race, so be ready to be shocked. I admire Brendan Hill's character. Sure, he may have just taken a head-on shot to the inside, but he's still alive, still fighting, still kicking. This restart is going to be pretty interesting right here. As you see, Paul and Moon and Jacob too were on the front row for this the third caution of the day. Well, it's about to be third restart. Seemed like the outside lane kind of wasn't really beneficial, so officials see. Unfortunately, after a wild restarts got Sports Center Cup Series just got shuffled straight back to 11th. Evans right there. Batman v Superman on the front row. Batman on the front row, and it looks like Superman is up there in fourth. Yeah, don't be fooled that anything below set first is just kryptonite to Nate Sherman. See how the car handles in traffic. Alright, 24 is going to push you on the start here, bud. 48 is going to push you on the start. He's got you. Yeah, 10-4. Both got Hendrick motor. Get by IV88. 10-4, boss. So, when you get to the line, it's going to be 4 laps of racing left this afternoon at Michigan. Approaching the 2 o'clock hour. Approaching the 3 p.m. hour here in the east locally. And it looks to me, Chevrolet, it might be a Chevrolet show. Oh, this week. Chevrolet show today, but don't be counting out any of the Gibbs Toyotas up in the top 10. Don't count Josh Williambach. He's known to make moves on the restart. In fact, he actually made a deal with the Ford to get out a little over the restart zone. Let's listen in. Hey, can you tell the Ford and the 19 to pull out a little bit, pull out right at the start finish just to get the 88 loose? Used to be spins his tires. Tires, yeah, want him to pull out. Yeah, well. So, getting ready to get settle it in the Irish Hills, Michigan this afternoon. Pace cars off. Paul and Moon to the restart zone. And the green flag is back into the air. Oh, the four didn't get going. Around goes the 4. Spin, spin. All right, watch it. Did he get turned right before the caution line, the start-finish line? Who is that picking the 19 tires up? Are you shitting me right now? Oh, wow. Yeah, getting word from NASCAR that this is not an attempt. We will reset the lap counter back to 4 laps of racing left. And they will, here's what happened on the restart. see there's the 4, he was on the dot, but I think the 22 hit a plan of his own. He wanted to get going. So he's on the gas, beating the right on the 19. 4 just wasn't paying attention. Just got spun. So just now got word from David Hoots up in the race control, up in race tower, that we will line them up and do this restart again. As Dillon Murway is going to line up this restart in the 5th position, and not before this happened. Yeah, you see Dillon Murway's probably not very happy with the 19, but I'm sure they'll probably talk it out afterwards. They're good buddies. They probably don't resort to anything stupid. As you saw, here's what Caleb Hoffman had to say. Was the 22 pick? Oh man. Beep. Did I pick the Force tires up off the ground? Tell him I'm sorry. That was complete 100% my fault. 22 wasn't gonna let get a lot off and just drove us right into him. So hopefully we'll get a clean restart here and not get this race sent into overtime. Very unprecedented that we saw he then reset the field like that. The rule states that there is a caution before drivers get to the start-finish line for restart, that they will line them up and reset the driver in their original position unless the wreck involves drivers that sustain damage too heavy to continue driving. So now we're gonna be green for the restart zone, but be green here at Michigan. Jacob Steve got on the radio and told crew chief Alan Gustafson about his fuel concern. Here's what he had to say. Hey Alan, quick question, but how good does our fuel look? If we get one more, yeah, we're gonna be good. If we get one more caution, we might be cutting it a little close. If we get another green white checkered, but judging by the way these guys are racing, we may want to come in for a top off or something. You want to come in? Nah, bro. Nah, I'm good. I don't think there's gonna be another caution. That's a classic example right there. Driver putting a lot of faith in his crew chief, leaving a little bit of stress, or even quite a bit of stress off of his chest. That's always a welcome sight to see. Especially if you're a crew chief. So you see Paul Moon's going to be down the inside. Eyed for the start. Green flag back into the air. Boy, the 19 way down to the apron. Apron had passed about 4 or 5. He's going to try to challenge the 88 for the top spot. Jacob Tube gets away with the lead out of turn 2, but Hoffman down to the apron. He's going to take the lead here as they battle for further back behind them. Look at that. Finally we get a clean restart in. You can kind of see the demonstration of the multiple grooves that Michigan has and offers compared to. There's probably the 2 best grooves Caleb Hoffman up high. Jacob Tube down low. They're going to be side by side coming out. Oh, contact. Heavy contact. Into the tri-oval. Still banging on each other. Yeah, don't mess with them, dude. Don't mess with them, bud. Just get up there and get by them. Show them what you know. Down the backstretch, here comes Joshua Leanbatch in the 18. Nate Sherman in the 48. Oh, this is going to be a nice little battle right here. Heading down in turn 3. Leanbatch all the way on the apron. How about Nate Sherman? Going to make it 4 wide right here. 4 wide, coming out of turn 4. Oh, this might get tight. There's Paula Moon in the 88. Dillon Murway looking for probably 3. Looking for a way to go as everybody is hitting out. And this is going to be a 6-car dogfight for the win. 2 laps of racing left. Nate Sherman emerges ahead of the dog pile, but does he have enough fuel to make it around? Down into turn 1. Wow, that's Caleb Hoffman up high in the top groove. That's Paul Mooney. He's going to pass 2 cars, take the top spot. Nate Sherman at the bottom. It's a battle of the classic DC superheroes this afternoon at Michigan. Here comes. Don't expect Caleb Hoffman to lay down quietly. We haven't heard last to him. Look at this. He's going to shove it in real deep. He's going to crowd the 88. Both are into the wall. Car got tight, car got tight, car got tight. That is all Nate Sherman needed to see. Joshua Leanbatch and Hunter Miller follow suit in second. And out of turn 4, amidst all the lap traffic in the corner. Lap traffic this afternoon at Michigan. Oh, looks like a couple cars up the wall. 3, that's not gonna bring out a caution. Yeah, they're hooked together. Don't think NASCAR's gonna throw it. Nah, they're good. They can loop it around. White flag into the air for Nate Sherman at Michigan. That's him up in the big group of cars. Hunter Miller looks for a nice little move on the inside. Gonna go down to the apron to make the pass. They're itching to wreck right here. Down the backstretch. One final time this afternoon here at Michigan. Nate Sherman is going to play the fuel game and have enough. Oh, he's going to, he's got a flat. Oh, what? Whoa, this is huge. Huge development late as looks like Nate Sherman has a flat left rear. Oh, on the last lap, wiggled it way up the racetrack. Better hope Hunter Miller doesn't see. He's going to have a fun time trying to get to him. But they're back in turn 3. As Nate Sherman's going to make it around out of turn number 4. On the apron As he will survive a sudden flat tire within 2 laps to go, and he will win the Sirius 400 at Michigan. Great job, boys. Great job. Great job. Great job. Jacob Tube fights back after late trouble to get second. Dillon Murway gets third. Josh Leanbatch fourth. Hunter Miller fifth. As everyone survived some late, very interesting developments late. As, oh wow, crash up in 3. There's a one car developments of a pretty big wreck right there on the back stretch. That's Caleb Hoffman on sitting here on the with a lot of front end. Oh, he hit head on. Another head on incident. There's Jonathan Morrison down there on the bottom. Heavy damage to his car down the inside. Oh, he's on fire. You're on fire, dude. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Come on, come on. Get in the grass. Get out, get out. Their third car involved is Apollo Moon. There's words of another car and a couple more cars involved as well. Sports Center Cup Series in the 11 is the fourth car. And Trent Dunham is the 17. So a late race incident. Couple late race incidents. Oh wow, Trent Dunham hard into the wall. They just couldn't keep doing that for much longer, doing this kind of racing. Here's the replay. Oh wow, here we go. Right there, the 2088 just got loose. Up the racetrack he went. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh, that's what caught the 19 airborne. And then the 11 piled in, drove into the 3, and then oh wow, Morrison, heavy hit. Did the throttle stick on the 3? Wow. So late caution, and in a way, we're kind of grateful that Jonathan Morrison has exited his car. In a way, we're grateful that Morrison's exited his machine. So in total, there are 4 cars involved in the wreck on the last lap. As there's a 5th one, technically the 5th car was the one that started the whole deal. So here we go. Front stretch. Nate Sherman tearing up the tire. His left rear tire, look at that. His left rear tire blew out. Just when he did his classic burnout in the grass, just like at Daytona and at Daytona Beach. Yeah, it's clear he's going to be a threat for one of these high-speed tracks. That, as you can tell, the right front just ripped apart. Or left rear, I'm sorry. Left rear blew to pieces right there. Nate Sherman's going to get out. One of his pit crew members is going to run down, give him the cape. We'd like to inform you that Jonathan Morrison has gotten out. He's probably out of breath right now after that hit on the inside wall. Safety officials are tending to the 3. The driver of the 3. That would be Jonathan Morrison. They're tending to him right now. That was, when you think of it, a pretty scary hit. Dead on at a head-on angle. Angle into the inside. Yeah. While everybody's cleaning up that wreck, Nate Sherman has finally pulled his left rear to his car to victory lane, where the left rear is blown completely off. Where, you guessed it, Matt Yoakum is standing by. Superman climbing out of the car. Wow. Look at that. The Gatorade showers abound. Gatorade showers all over the car. Nate Sherman, how do you feel about how'd you feel about your car today? We were confident all weekend. We knew we were fast on when we unloaded. We pretty much won the practice session on Friday. Won the pole. Second quickest in the final practice session. It was just a nice Chevrolet day. Pretty good honor to win in Chevrolet's backyard. Pretty cool to see. Win in Chevy's backyard. You know, honestly, I have to give Lowe's, Cobalt, Pepsi, Valvoline, Quaker State, Gatorade, Mountain Dew. Who was shout out. Also to give her Kendrick. I know you couldn't make it, but we won it, boss. We won it. We finally won it. Won it. The 48 team has won it. Yeah, baby. Yeah. That is Nate Sherman. He's going to be pretty confident coming towards the chase. Yep. That's the true definition of excitement right there. Well, alright, let's take a look at the unofficial results today. Good run for the 48 team and Nate Sherman, absolutely the win. Jacob Tube-Sek, wow, Dillon Murway after getting spun on the restart, but it didn't count as an attempt. Finished third. Wow, Grayson Alcevedo finished 8th. That's impressive. Oh, how about this? Darnell Matthew, last year's winner, finishes 11th. Good run for him. He's needed one of these all season. Noah Spalding, 15th. Caleb Hoffman, after that last lap accident, has ended up 17th. Sorry, the car that hit head-on was Trent Dunham. Seemed like to me there was a lot of head-on incidents today as we make our way down the list. Peyton Beasley didn't really have much speed in the 6 car today. Neither did Blake Dillon with his new backup car. It's just one of those days. As you see, only 2 cars out of the race. Fewest drivers that we've had out of a NASCAR Ihop Cup Series race ever. With only 2 cars. We had 3 out last week at Brighton. Then we had 2 out today. So, anyways, congrats to Nate Sherman. Make sure to tune in next Sunday at 11:30 at 1 p.m. Eastern for the Kansas Lottery 400. I'm sorry, for the Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas. First time majority of these drivers have tested have been at Kansas, so it's going to be pretty tight to watch. If you enjoyed today's video, why not give a like this video if you enjoyed, comment in this video if you feel like it. It only takes half a second of your time. Click that subscribe button. Also takes a little bit of only half a second of your time. And follow me on any social network platform possible. And have a good day, boys. Good day this afternoon. Good day. Congrats to Nate Sherman on his win.